It's been 11 months since the football situation in Kenya went from normal to a crisis. I'll break down to you in just a short while how the country has paid the ultimate price for this situation. My name is Saddique Shaban. Now, I wanted to take a look at these dramatic pictures with focus on security officers backing up the embattled Kenya Football Federation officials who stormed into the football property this past few weeks. Someone would ask, how did we get to this situation? Now, all this in a moment. Now, citing corruption, bad governance, and alleged mismanagement of public funds, immediate former Kenya Sports Minister Amina Mohamed disbanded the country's football association on 11th of November 2021 and formed a caretaker committee. Now, this move attracted the attention of the World Football Governing Body FIFA, who on February 24th, 2022, suspended Kenya from international events. Now, months since February, the country's football affairs have been run by a government-appointed caretaker committee. The Football Federation officials were removed from office and charged in court. The Football League ran its course despite several hitches and withdrawals of some teams. Now, this crisis has come at a big cost for Kenya. Let's take a look at what the country has missed during this period. The country was kicked out of the 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, the premier competition in Africa. The country's Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations 2023 were also held without Kenya. The 2023 African Nation Championship qualifiers. This tournament will be held in Algeria in January. Kenya was kicked out of this competition. The women's team was also kicked out of the last round of the Women's Cup of Nations in 2022, as well as the regional East African Women Football Championship. Kenyan teams have also been excluded from the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup because of this crisis. Additionally, the Kenyan football team, known as Harambee Stars, have also been locked out of the ongoing FIFA international break. The country referees have also been blocked from officiating at continental level and at the FIFA World Cup expected in Qatar later in the year. They have also been blocked from attending important coaching courses which have been held in Africa and elsewhere in Europe. Somebody would ask, where have been the authorities all this time? Now, the Confederation of African Football, also known as CAF, and the World Football Governing Body, FIFA, have said they will not recognize the caretaker football committee in Kenya or its winners, and has insisted that Kenya will stay in the cold until the country reinstate the bona fide football officials. And now, back to our pictures that we saw earlier. And these past few days, running out of options, and despite a pending case in court, suspended football president of Kenya, Nick Mwendwa, stormed the federation offices here in Nairobi with security personnel in town. Now, he had been locked out of this facility for months, but he declared that he's back in office. The government of Kenya took a note of this move and declared that this move is a criminal trespass. So at the moment, the standoff continues. Neither side is willing to yield. CAF, FIFA are all silent. The question is, who will blink first?